Uh, uh, Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know? Sit back and enjoy the Lucretia Hughes Show.
What is going on, everybody? Hey, Troy Mitchell over there on YouTube and on Facebook, and now you can get on over there on TikTok. Hey, Troy, what is going on, everybody? We've been on the road all day long. Thank you, Todd and Addie, for calling. I called y'all first thing in the morning. I don't even think it was like 9 o'clock yet. Headed down the road, getting stuff out of storage, making sure that we have not only the probate for Dave's grandmother, but we found the probate from Dave's grandfather, and that was from 2000s. And then I want to say thank you, Jin Jin. Now you see what I see. Now you see what me and Dave see. Now Troy Mitchell need to see what we see, because oh my God, Troy Mitchell, that attorney was right. There was 67 different hits in Ohio from unclaimed missing funds. 67 different hits just from Ohio alone. So Jin Jin, thank you so much for getting down in there and then starting typing in, trying to find him all over the United States. But like Jin Jin said, girl, you got to have money in order to grab this money. Child, Troy, call me after the show. Okay, just one, just one was it just one different insurance company, MetLife. If anybody old enough to remember MetLife, over 50 damn different accounts. I gotta sip my tea. What? All of them different accounts. All of them. Every last one of them. So we got to jump through some more hoops with the state of Ohio. We got to make sure that Dave have an EIN number, make sure he's the executor of everything, and we have all of that paperwork together. I mean, there's some other paperwork that we're going to have to purchase, but I don't care. I don't care, Troy. Dude, when I call you later on, and we're gonna walk through it just like me and Jin Jin did about less than an hour ago. Seriously, me and Jin Jin was on the internet for over an hour just typing in his name. There's so many different initials when it comes to Dave's grandfather name. That dude, he might have been a Vietnam drill sergeant for the Army, but oh my God, he didn't trust the government either. But they got their hands on it. And it's just been accumulating compound interest. And I know a lot of people don't know about compound interest. That means when you leave something alone, it grows and grows and grows and grows. Now we know why that one attorney wanted 30% of whatever the hell he collected. The hell you say? Me, you, Jin Jin, Dave, Karma, Kim Lamborghini, Michelle's, Christy Fowler's, Christy, and the other Christy. We will be our own damn detectives. We'll be our own damn detectives. We already got everything personally what we need except an EIN number from the IRS. So what Dave's going to be doing behind the scenes right now is going over there and groveling to the IRS. So we can get an EIN number. We ain't leaving all that damn money out there. We're not leaving all that damn. Dude, he died January the 1st of 2000. So all those individual dang on accounts have been accumulating compound interest for 26 years. So welcome to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave Us the Klukin. So hopefully in about 6 months, we ain't broke no more. We ain't broke no more. We ain't broke no more. We ain't. Okay, I'm going to stop that. But just seeing it and then having another set of eyes of Jin Jin to sit there and her going through her stuff and looking at it. She said, holy shit. Exactly. So everybody out there, if you don't know what compound interest is, you might want to catch it. That's why I keep telling y'all, if you got grandkids, hook them up with some life insurance right now. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Go on and get your damn grandkids on some life insurance. Let that compound interest. Like, I'm just going to use Jin because her grandsons are like in 4 and 2. So just think about if Jin right now open up a life insurance, whole life insurance policy, maybe $25,000. And it's all paid up before they even hit 16, right? Right, because they're so young. And it's going to be like pennies on the dollars. She leaves that alone and let it accrue the interest. By the time she relinquished those policies to her grandson at about 40 years old, how much interest has accumulated? No one tells us that. All right, then. So I guess this is what it is being a prepper. We learn stuff. We tell y'all. Take our message and make it your message. So everybody out there was, I don't like insurance. It's not about you. It's not about you. Especially if you got grandkids. You better grab them pennies on the dollars. And if you are rich enough, grab a life insurance, Gerber life insurance. Hell, I don't care what life insurance you get for your grandkids. Imagine a $50,000 life insurance whole life that accumulates interest. What it could actually do if you left it alone for your grandchildren for more than 30 dang years. Oh my goodness. So on that note, everybody, we're going to be some scavenger hunters. And I'm so thankful for the Fallback Fam that is so much more advanced into finding paperwork than I am. So with Jin at home on her computer screen, I'm over here on my computer screen. We like, whoa, hey Jen, scroll down. Put 80 different things on one page. Not 20, not 40, 80. Start counting. She said, what, is his middle name P? Yeah. Is his middle name W? Yeah. Is his middle name B? Yeah. She said, girl, how many damn? We don't know. We have no earthly. Thank you. His crummy ass of a mother did not get her hands on any of those damn accounts. Woo! She might have robbed him and his sister of their inheritance. But thank God his grandmother was smart enough never to touch those damn accounts. That's all I'm saying. So if you grandparents out there and you don't think this is doable, let my mess and let Dave's mess be your message to set your grandchildren up for the future. Now we sitting here. Now we know why that attorney wanted 30% of all that damn money. Now we know why he wanted 30% of everything that was out there under Dave's and under Dave's granddaddy name. Oh my gosh. And just like me, I'm just going to give you my story because, you know, I've been talking about this for a week. Y'all said, Chris, you get over there to the unclaimed funds. Get over there to the missing funds. I found one on my damn daddy. I found an account on my dad who had no money, never owned a house, never had a car, nothing. He had one account out there for MetLife that he forgot about. And those dividends split in the year 2000, April the 7th. All you got to do is check it out online and ask what a maturination or some crap like that of MetLife shares. Whoa! Well, tomorrow, I'm headed right back to Walton County. I have to probate my dad's account. Who would have thought? My dad ain't never owned nothing in his life. Nothing. Had an account out there just with 10 shares from MetLife. Just 10 shares. That's all he had. $870-something just been sitting there. And he didn't even know about it. Y'all better please take care of your elderly parents or grandparents because there's a lot of stuff they forgot about. And you can find it just by typing your name in, their name in, or your parents' names in. So don't think there's not something out there because you never damn know. So sometimes just be nosy and start typing in your loved ones that passed away. Start typing their names in, an unclaimed property, unclaimed funds, or missing money. You think that's a scam. Actually, it is if you're paying these people to go find that money for you. But if you could do your own due diligence, you ain't got to give a cut to no one. So Jen Jen is over there right now. She is putting up the links for support. She's like, Christian, you're gonna have to get money in order to get that money, so you can go ahead and get the $800. So you go ahead and get those thousands. I said yes, yeah, we will. Ain't no shame in my game. So if my mess again is gonna be a message for somebody out there that might have a grandparents or a mom or dad that might have passed away, and you don't know what the hell is out there under their name. So it's not being greedy, it's getting what's yours. One more time, it's not being greedy, it's getting what's yours. It's either that or you're gonna leave it for the government. It's either that or you're gonna leave it for the feds. Your parents and grandparents didn't work that hard in their life for you to give it up freely. So again, I don't care if any of y'all don't think there might be something out there for you. It is free to check. You know the last name, you know their middle name, you know their first name, you know what any states or counties they ever lived in. Start searching. Again, start searching. You'll be pleasantly surprised when you thought your grandparents them said that they didn't have McDonald's money, because they probably were sitting it in the side in a CD, in a trust, in an investment vehicle. You better go out there and find your own funds. So everybody that was in TikTok, everybody that was over there on Rumble, everybody that was in Facebook for the last week saying, girl, type in this website, go start searching. Girl, type in this website, go start searching. I only searched one website. That was just Ohio's. That's all I can say. So y'all, get on over there, support, because by 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be sitting outside of the courthouse waiting for the probate court to actually open up so I can be the executor of my dad's account. I did say account because he really didn't own anything. So welcome everybody to the real news. Like I said, take heed. Okay, then, listen to this. Hey there, Alice in Wonderland. What's up, Christy Fowler? Hey, girl. How you doing out there? What's up, Troy Pureblood? Thank you for not giving up on us. Hey there. Hey, American cheerleader. Well, we going to cheer on because anybody got gold bars just sitting around your house just in case? No? You probably didn't work for the CIA. Hey there. What's going on, America cheerleader? We cheering every day. Every dang day. So I'm sitting all here and watching all these clean up Washington, D.C. I've been to Washington, D.C. enough times to know, oh, that fountain is broke. I wouldn't put my feet over in there. Yeah, Forrest Gump might have ran across the reflection pool, but I wondered if he had, some kind of disease because it was too much algae, nasty, and dirty. Right now, all the pictures that are coming out from tourists that's going to our nation capital, they cleaned that up. So when they saying that they can't go and clean up no streets, they can't go over there and get all the, all the spray paint and everybody's tag off the buildings, all these statues are pristine white again, our nation capital is gonna be on the 4th of July, honey. Woo! So if y'all going to Washington, D.C. for the 4th of July, you'll be safe. If you're going to Washington, D.C. for the 4th of July, it's going to be pristine and clean. Hold up. Hold on, Miss Mary. If y'all are going to Washington, D.C. for the 4th of July, it's going to be the most cleanest, most safest city that probably in the United States, better than anything else. They are cleaning Washington, D.C. up. I want to go and see Lafayette Park. I want to go and see the cathedral. I want to see if they have rebuilt all of that up. So it's very beautiful up there now. So I would say don't allow team takeovers. All right then. Okay. But we going to cheer for our own nation. I ain't cheering for nobody else's. One more time. I ain't cheering for nobody else's. I don't even want Alberta to be the 51st state. Okay? We don't want any of that. We're going to cheer for what we already have and be grateful and thankful that we live and are citizens of one of the most powerful, most beautified, most prettified, most collected, eclectic nation in the world. And if you don't like it, skedaddle. Skedaddle. No arguing. No, we don't need to hear it. I know the First Amendment has given you that right to pop off at the lip, but really we don't care. $480 is all it takes for you to bounce and never return. That's all you got to do. Then you can go to any other country in the world and bow down at their dictators. Okay then. Hey there, what's going on, Miss Cindy? How you doing? Hey, sweetie, I've missed seeing you. I took a long mental health break. You have to sometimes. You have to, especially from social media. You have to take a break. Me, it'll probably be like 2 hours a day. Other than that, I'm on social media because it does something to your brain. It really do. Why am I saying this? Because it's so much damn hatred and division online. But when you go to Piggly Wiggly's or Ingles or Kroger or Quality Foods or Walmart or any town in USA, you don't see all that what we see on a consistent basis on social media. So on social media, I would expect, the next white man hate me. Hey, white man, you love me, Dave? Okay, he nodded and waved. So you would figure our relationship wouldn't work. Our relationship, we shouldn't be together. Our relationship, we should be just all the time. No, I shouldn't go up downtown Hartwell and be like comfortable just walking, swinging my husband's hand. We shouldn't be able to go into Walmart pushing a cart and somebody ain't walking by and saying sell out. None of this happened in real life. But when you become on social media, or you get on TikTok, or you get on Facebook, or you get on YouTube, or you get on X, all you see is hate, drive-by insult. It's like you wouldn't, if in real life, you would never run up in my face and say that. Because, I lay hands quick. The whole aura in me would flip the script in a heartbeat. So we are all so on guard because we see this so much on social media. But when you shut that down, you actually get a peace of mind. You actually don't have fear. When you turn off the television, you don't know Ebola is in town because you ain't looking for it. When you turn off the television, you don't know the man across the street supposed to hate your gut because y'all two different colors. But if you go over there with a casserole, he like, thank you very much. We don't live of what they try, the narrative they have put out there. I don't see it. I don't see it in my family because we are a mixture from Mao, Native American, white, black, whole, gay, straight, trans, everything in one family, and that's mine. We can have dinner. Ain't nobody, I hate Trump. None of that crap is popping off. But when you get on social media, everybody hates you. Everybody hates you. Everybody hating. Everybody hating. Everybody hating. And now you can't cuss them out, but they can cuss you out. That's why I say there's 3 buttons on the right. Just block me and go and be with the people that is going to tickle your fancy. Because I ain't. All right then, but sometimes, ma'am, we all need to take a 2-hour break. Because it's about as far as I'm going to get off social media, honey. This is where I actually live, okay? It's how we make money and sell our wares and everything else. So I can just see it. Okay. But hey there, Miss Indy. How you doing out there? I actually got out and talked to people. It's obviously the media and some lib sites are keeping us divided. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been saying this for a long time. It's like, I could go anywhere and none of this has happened. Well, you gonna be around those white racist people. Excuse you? I ain't seen not it yet. Maybe I'm not looking. Maybe I actually treat people like I want to be treated in real life. Maybe actually I hold the door open and be like, have a great day. Maybe I walk by people and not mean mug them and say, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Maybe that actually work in real life, but on social media? Ugh, I'm sitting here like, bro, check yourself. Okay? Check yourself. Keep that on your own page. Keep that on your own page. You can throw out as much hate, but don't go to other people's page making them try to feel like you feel. So I don't see it. I'm not finna rep that set, but what I am gonna rep is, like I've always said, I don't care if you red, yellow, black, white, gay, or straight. You treat me fair, I'm gonna treat you fair. That is life. Okay? Hey there, hey Lisa Pritchard. What's going on, girl? How you doing out there? Hey Hector. Put your flag up. I cannot do that. Okay, this is what I'm gonna need for you to do, Hector. Go to Facebook, go to YouTube, go to Rumble, go to X, go to R2 Media, God Family Country, also Kick and Twitch. Everything is correctly and it's turned the right dang way. But on my phone, is where you're looking at, because TikTok don't allow you to actually be on studio. What is it? Creator Studio. They cannot get a URL. I need a persistent URL. You can see the commercials. You can see the music, the videos, everything else. Everybody else is seeing but you. So, but TikTok does not allow that. It only allows you to go live on your phone and only on your phone. And in order for me to see myself without flipping my phone around and everything is correct, then I would literally have to keep my phone the way it is so I can see y'all talking to me, and I could go over here and look at myself talking to y'all. But I would never, number one, I'm the damn ambassador, national ambassador for the Veterans for America First. Ain't nothing flipped around wrong. I would never disrespect my flag or my country or the military or the veterans. And then what you don't see, but if you was on, sitting on your couch looking at Roku or some crap like that, you would literally see the I call it the Baptist flag. Okay, so let me show that. You see this right over here? That's the Baptist flag. So you got God, family, and country. Everything about who I am is right there on the wall behind you. And then what you don't see, look, watch, this is backwards. This ain't backwards. That's not backwards. But since you're on my phone, everything you see is gonna be backwards. Literally, it says, don't nobody write backwards. And then not only that, here's another one. This is one that was the one from Houston, Texas, right? Because I am the voice of the 2A. This is from Atlanta. Ain't nothing on this is backwards. But because you're on my phone, it's literally turned backwards for everybody that is watching on my phone right now. And I don't know how to flip that around. Not without messing up everything. And then on this side, which you cannot see, but if you was literally looking at, one of the other 12 platforms that I'm on right now, this ain't backwards. Ain't nothing backwards about that. And ain't the last one. Here's another one. Become a supporter and get your name on the poster. Like hell ain't finna write these people's name backwards. That's asinine. So everything that you're seeing, Hector, right now is because TikTok only allows you to go live on your cell phone. But if TikTok ever allow Dave Kluken to actually have a persistent URL or restring key, then everybody on TikTok will see all our commercials, all our promos, hear the music, see stuff that everybody else over there on Facebook, Rumble, X, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, R2 Media, God Family Country would see. Right now, God Family Country and R2 Media is in 8,000 urban stations right now in the Southeast, which means I'm talking to black folks, poor white folks, trash. That's who I'm talking to. So you got 8,000 different channels right now in the southeastern part of the United States that is watching me. So I'm just not on TikTok. I'm literally a media company, but I just want to build my TikTok page. So, TikTok said, girl, you can go live until we get pissed off at you. And then we're going to shut you down, because that is how TikTok works. So, and that's, I don't know how to explain it, but I want to go live on TikTok. I want to build my account up on TikTok. So I don't mind having a camera on TikTok. Let me show you. Hold up. Bing. That is what you would see behind me, okay? You see that camera? Well, this phone is literally sitting right there by the other camera. So I literally have it side by side. So when I'm looking, either I can look there. And then my husband got two big ass computer screens and a whole bunch of stuff behind there, because he is the master extraordinaire of being my executive producer. And then what you don't see is I got a whole modem right here and a whole screen. So we got 4 screens in this studio with a keyboard and 3-4 mouse. So this is the only way. Now, if you would have came maybe 2 years ago, we would have been in a huge damn studio. Because the people at Fallback Production Fam decided to grab, over time, because I've been doing this, for 1,941 shows. I had a hot flash, Dave. Turn that fan back around here. You would see I had it going on. Literally had it going on. Only because the people of Fallback Fam decided we needed to expand our reach. So the only way we even got to 1,940, thank you, Jesus, turn it up. Only way we got to 1,941 shows is because of everybody else. But I appreciate it, Hector. Join our Fallback Fam. Join us. Join the Real News. And that's exactly what it is. I don't like speculating. If I say conspiracy, give me 6 months. It's going to come out to be true. This is what we do. We take articles from all around the world. I read them verbatim while having a reaction at the same time, and then we'll discuss it. And if it goes against our liberties, we are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic. Our God, our faith, our family, or anything else about America. I don't care if you're a Republican, because I am a card-toting Republican, okay? I definitely don't care if you're a Democrat. I will rip you a new one. I know exactly what politics is because I ran for office. So I just don't like, blowing smoke up your booty cheeks. And I don't like gaslighting, because one day I'm going to have to get in front of St. Peter's. And I'm going to have to make account for everything that has come out of my mouth, no matter if I'm cussing you out because you did something to get cussed out, or if I'm lying or being honest. I have to take that sin on my back. So instead of being a Candace Owens, where everybody's like, see, I told you she was a liar. See, I told you she was speculating. See, I told you she didn't know what she was talking about. Well, I got the Christies for that. I got the Hectors for that. I have the Troy Mitchells for that. They come with the receipts, baby. So Dave just pointed at the floor. If you was on your couch at home, you could be flipping through your television screen, eating your popcorn, getting your tea, and getting ready to watch this promotional commercial that actually promotes us. So everybody, stay tuned. When we get back, we're going to figure out why there's no gold bars in Fort Knox. Go ahead, Dave. The Real News was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders Movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founding members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/Lucretia Hughes and help us build something real.
This is not just merchandise. This is a movement. At Real News with Lucretia Hughes, we believe in standing boldly for God, family, and country. And now you can wear that message everywhere you go. From handmade, one-of-a-kind bags to custom apparel, faith-inspired kitchenware, coffee mugs, and exclusive Real News gear. Every purchase helps support independent journalism, grassroots truth, and our growing family business. This store was built with faith, family, hard work, and you. So shop now, support the mission, stand for faith, freedom, and America. So visit the store today and help us keep Real News alive.
Remember. And welcome back, everybody, to the Real News. Make sure y'all get on over there to fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com, and you will see the new shirt, the 250th shirt. Dave designed that. You can also get the Real News shirt. You can get the Faith Over Fear, the coffee mugs, everything else. Like I said, it is in-house. The only thing we're waiting on now is to get a 30-amp plug. Pretty much what we're waiting for. And I don't know anybody but my cousin-in-law that actually is a union electrician. So he's going to have to come here and splice some wires, because it's going to have to be a 30 amp for not only that huge heat press, because it takes a lot of energy, but also for the embroidery machine. Miss Javita, if you are watching right now, Thank you so much. We got your package yesterday, a tabletop embroidery machine. You sent us an embroidery machine. See here, Hector, this is how we've been growing. Miss Javita, because everybody like, did you just, no, we make our shit. Thank you, Miss Javita, for, you know how much you spent on that embroidery machine that you just shipped here? It's going to be well loved, taken care of, and Mom has already jump claimed it to make pocketbooks, the pillows, the blankets, the throws, the aprons, and all of that. Mom already claimed that embroidery machine, so she's not going to allow me to touch it. So, Miss Javita, I want to say thank you so much. And you and Pastor, your husband, for sending us that embroidery machine, because she knew when we got evicted, somebody stole one of our 6-needle embroidery machine. Those sons of bitches are expensive. So everybody, like I said, and if you don't want another t-shirt, because some of y'all be like, girl, I still got your t-shirt from 6 years ago. Okay, girl, go on and buy you a new one. You can get over there and get the book, Still Standing, on Faith, Conviction, and Starting Over at 51, or the new book, One Nation, Still Under God. And like I said, y'all can also become founding members, because I can't get monetization anywhere else. Even though that one page on Facebook got 44,000, the other page got 102,000, that other page got 20-something thousand, that other page got 10,000, my damn private group got 9,000. I don't get paid from none of that. So before somebody be like, girl, you must get paid, get out my pockets. That's why I'm always asking y'all. Y'all get over there, and it's not even a sponsor at all. It's partner. So y'all get over there and become a founding member of Fallback Productions, The Real News. That is literally me and Dave and Mom. So thank y'all so much. But you know that former CIA agent, he could have gave a sister girl a gold bar. Listen to this. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even say hello to anybody but Hector. Hold on, Hector. I gotta give my shout ins, okay? Because I was rude today. You come see me, I'm gonna give a shout out to you, and I done bypassed everybody. They hating on you, Hector. Hold up, Hector. You getting hated on by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different other platforms. They said, what about us? What about me? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Hey, Susan, what's going on? I had a topic with credits, but forgot to send it. Put it down here in the chat room, Susan. Just copy the URL, slap it down in the chat rooms like Christy Fowler does, and that is how you can get it to me. Or you can do like she does and send it to my cell phone. She texts it to my cell phone. Okay. Hey, Susan, I had a topic with credits, but forgot to send it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Girl, we getting older. It'll be all right. We're getting older, honey. A little bit older and a little bit better. I need to order mushrooms for my brains. That is not the mushrooms I was thinking of. Okay, back over here. Hey there, Renee. How you doing? What's going on out there, Todd and Addie? I would love a blanket. Mama got so much. Todd, Ed, watch our phone tonight. I'm going to go out to the back. There's a building on this property. It's green. You're going to see totes on top of totes, on top of totes, on top of totes. You ever seen a hoarder? My mom is a hoarder of material. One more time. You're going to be like, what the hell is all them totes? Material. Literally. Leather, pleather. You can name it. Nancy probably can design it. So I'm going to send you, watch your cell phone after the show. I'm just going to run down to that building. We got into a huge fight. We got into a huge fight 2 weeks ago because all I wanted was all of those totes out of the garage and put it somewhere that I don't see it, out of sight, out of mind, because I have ADHD. So all that clutter, it just irritates makes my skin crawl. She didn't appreciate it. I do, because I can actually see the floor. But I'm going to show you what I literally took out of one garage and put it in. You're like, your mama own all that and more. And then one of her friends that work at one of these material plants thinks she needs to give my mom material every time she see her. I'm like, why you bringing another black trash bag? I'm having a burning party. Don't nobody tell I said that. How you doing? Can you do a tank top? Yes, but no one buys the tank tops. So because we in Atlanta is a mecca. Anything you want to find, you go to Atlanta. You go over there. Either you on Peachtree Street right before you get to 285, or Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, or you could go over there down there seriously in the hood, and you can go get blank T-shirts, blank hoodies, blank everything that you need, and the women with the V cuts and the tank tops. When I did have that for sale, only sold one, but I bought 10. Just a waste of funds. So many people don't want the tank tops, but if you want it, let me know and I will make sure I get one. And I will put it up on the store. But tank tops don't sell. They really don't sell with us. So I try to stay unisex where everybody can get it. But if you want tank tops, you can have a tank top. And if you want a long sleeve and you want a whole hoodie set with it printed on the side of the leg, we can do that too. So, but it's too hot right now for that. It is way too hot. But you got to understand, hoodies are very expensive from a t-shirt. Tank top is about the same, like a blank, raw, nothing's print on it. A tank top is about the same price as, believe it or not, a unisex Gildan made in the USA t-shirt. Because I ain't buying nothing from China. One more time, none of our product is from China. There's enough stuff that you can buy that's made in America. Then you have to go out there and get it. And Gildan brand, the best brand when it comes to me, when it comes to being able to print on, Gildan. Because it not only is the cotton from North Carolina, yes, it goes to like Venezuela, Ecuador to be spun out, but then it comes right back into America to be made into a t-shirt. That is as close to made in the USA that I am not willing to go up on prices. So I'm not finna charge people no damn $35 for a t-shirt unless you like a 5X large. Then you know you're gonna have to pay. But yes, ma'am, I can get you a tank top if you're necessary and you want a tank top. Dave can go get you one. So, hey there, hey, Sue New, welcome back, everybody, without me burping. I'm getting ready to purchase a new t-shirt. Woohoo! Go ahead. Go on, girl. Go on. It's from fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com. Yes, child. And we'll make it. I appreciate it because it's the only way that we can actually live. Hey there, Michelle, or fixing to go into Ingles. Prayer to please. Wait till after 6 o'clock and you can get the donuts off us. You know, they like 40 cents a piece. I'm just saying. Hey there, what's up, Libby? How you doing? It's not backwards on my phone unless I misunderstood you. No, some of it is. I can literally see it be backwards sometime. Okay. All right then, David, you just want to walk around. Hey, Sue New, what's going on, Miss Barbara? All right then, see, I done refreshed it. Now we back over here. Hey, Karma, viewers should go to YouTube to follow. Set it up as ready to go on live backup. Yes, that's why we're back over there on YouTube. You know, I got banished to the nether regions. They said I was a threat to the global community or some crap like that. And this was during the scam-demic. And they knocked me down for what Natler said. Well, there's no God here. I mean, I had the video and all. Natler said it. He damn said it. It was like, well, you need to show the proof. I did show the proof. I don't speak without having the receipts. And then it was like a gospel song that I had got off YouTube when we used to play all that music. And when we used to have the music all the time, well, I started getting strikes for that. And then all of a sudden they just said, no more of you, Lucretia. So I waited 3 years to get back on YouTube. So that's why I haven't promoted it. And I had got YouTube up to almost 5,000 subscribers. And now I think there's like 4 y'all over there. So it's just a backup. Hey, Karma. Hey, Fudge. Libs love using variants of phobia. Understand me when I tell you, I might have graduated in 1994, which was like a year and a half late, but I was pregnant anyway. It doesn't matter. Phobia is fear of. What we supposed to be scared of? Well, I'm dead serious. Phobia what? I'm scared of snakes and spiders, and I don't like a certain type of insects. You know, I'm not going to be RFK and just go pick up 2 snakes and let them bite me. I have a phobia of bugs and snakes. But when it comes to human beings, phobia of what? Scared of who? So I guess this is something that they put out there to in the mainstream to say everybody is scared of gay folks. Do it rub off? Then if it rubbed off, I would be scared, okay? But I don't have a phobia of gay folks. I don't have no phobia of trans people. I had a damn trans person in my whole entire family all my life called Jacoby Stein. No, I could be you. Some people, if you went to our wedding, you'd be like, "Who's that black Jesus over there?" Oh, that's Jacoby. Why he dressed like a woman when he don't dress like one? So I've had a trans person in my life since I've been born, and now we supposed to be scared of them? They are out living their usefulness when it comes to the term phobia. So us being scared of other humans, Jeffrey Dahmer maybe, but a regular folk, hell no. Well, you're transphobic. Y'all don't scare me. You're homophobic. Hey, cuz, bring y'all gay ass over here. Who and how are we supposed? I ain't scared of my family members. So if we done had gay folks in my family all my life, had transgender in my family, didn't cut that down. All my life, I done had people from every walk of life, most ethnic groups, and now in the 2000s, I'm supposed to be scared of these folks? Please make it make sense, because you don't have no power here. And the only people that has a phobic of anything, you're afraid. You just gave your power over to these folks. You don't have no power over me to think I'm supposed to be scared of you. So phobia what? And when you think of it that way, you're going to be like, ain't nobody scared of you. Number one, I'm a Gen Xer. We wasn't taught to be scared. We was taught, get on out there. You better finish that fight, or you going to have to fight me. It's either or. Don't come up in here crying. And then the next day after we done had a fight, we done got off the school bus, took it behind the school. We friends within a week. So I'm sitting here talking. I'm like, what are Gen Xers supposed to be scared of? Y'all didn't even know where we were half the day. So I could just imagine if our families and our parents actually knew what we was up to in the 80s and the 90s, they had to make a commercial saying, hey, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? It look like they're going to have to do it for this new generation too. But we wasn't out there tearing up stuff. Gen Xers, when we wasn't in the house, because you wasn't running in and out because ain't nobody cooling off the universe. Anybody get these stupid talks? Don't be coming up in here and wasting my water. There's a water hose out there. Most of the time you left after your chores and you didn't come home until the street lights came on. And majority of the time you was on the other side of town or in a whole nother county. But at least during that time, parents looked out for other people's kids. Community watchers was literally watching out for everybody else's children. And then all of a sudden, we had the Atlanta child murderers, and then everybody started flipping the script trying to keep a stronghold over all the kids, and that still didn't work. So you cannot try to re-raise the Gen X generation where we wasn't raised to be fearful kids to begin with or to bow down to authority. Now, what we was raised on is respect, because anybody parent could whoop your tail back then. That was the rules. Nowadays, we supposed to be scared of everything, and I just don't understand. So I don't get it. Like I said, I'm a Gen X. Scared of who? What? We supposed to be in our older age, and now we supposed to be scared of everybody. So asinine. Hey there, what's going on, Fudge? What's up, Karma? How you doing out there? Hey, everybody, we just don't want the Pedro. Pedos. Okay, then. I'm not pedophobic. Mud stump phobic. I don't get it. Listen. I'm not finna wait until I'm over the age of 50, and now I'm supposed to be in a fetal position saying, "Don't do that." I'm setting my ways. And now I understand when people say that old time people like, I'm setting my ways. Yeah, I'm setting my ways now. So I don't see me changing much. Yeah, we was raised by the right generation. Hey there, Fudge, let me finish. Describe your hatred for them, transphobia, Islamic phobia, blah, 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 blah. So let's turn the table and use words like Ameriphobia. Ameriphobic. They're scared of America? Because we bum their ass. Bum, we bum their ass. No? Yeah, that's the only. I'm sorry. I was raised in the hoods and the woods. I don't see it. I don't see me being scared of humans, especially being on like the NRA board. I mean, seriously, getting the Constitution law actually passed and helping that get passed in Georgia, and now I'm supposed to be scared. Sure. Okay, then. That's your wet dream, not mine. Child, please try me if you want to. I'm just trying to keep my pristine, no felony on my background. Okay, then. Hey there. Hey, Karma. What's going on, Christy Fowler? You over there jumping, too. Jump on, girl. Hey, Miss C. How you doing out there? I'm just scared of the Democrat map community. No, you're not. You're not. No, nope. They don't have that power over you. No human being has that power over you. One thing that we all grew up with, we are our own individual souls and sovereignty people. No one has power over you. No one. They can ask you to do something, but if somebody come towards you, you got hands. Lay them. And that's how you're going to live your life. You give your power to no man but the man. One more time. You don't give your power to not even your own man, but to only that man. Because even the angels has to minister to us. So if they have to minister to us, how you relinquishing your control that God gave you in order for what? So no, ma'am, you ain't scared of nothing and no one. The only person you scared of is the man. When you live life that way, scared of who? You know that old saying, they can kill my body, they can't harm your soul. Not when you already given a promise. So if you're already living in that promise and you know what your promise is, scared of who? What is supposed to happen at the very end of all life? All knees shall bow and every tongue will confess, and you're still going to get separated. Just make sure you're on the right side. Other than that, scared of who? Spiders. You're scared of spiders. That's it. Spiders. Okay, that's about the only damn thing you finna relinquish your control over, and they got raid for that. Hey there, so let's find out why everybody continue. There's no gold in Fort Knox. Former senior CIA officer with top security clearance arrested after the FBI raid home and seized 300 gold bars worth $40 million. Hold up. Who is that congressman up there in New York? It was Menendez. When it was Menendez that had, got caught with some gold bars in his house. Child, please. You couldn't like liquidate that down. You just gonna be like, look what I got a gold bar. You just seriously, you just gonna keep that for all that evidence for when the FBI, the FBI can raid the CIA. Well, I learned something new today. Plus $2 million in cash and 35 luxury watches. That's why you got caught. You could have went to the dollar store and got a watch. Back to this one. Trying to showboat for everybody damn else. That's why you got caught, sir. It says the former senior CIA officer with top security clearance. I just said all that. The officer identified as David Rush, who has held a management position at the agency, now faces charges of criminal theft of public money. How the hell you get away with 300 gold bars, number one? Nobody checked your pockets. Okay, then. According to NBC, Rush allegedly used his position to request large amounts of gold and foreign currency. He worked for Obama, didn't he? Okay, back to this. Claiming they were for work-related expenses, only to allegedly divert and stash them at his Fairfax County residence. You kept them in your home? Don't they got safe deposit boxes at banks? You wouldn't put that in a safe deposit box? Somebody explain how you be that smart and be that dumb at the same time. You stole 300 gold bars and $2 million in cash, and you kept it in your residency. Shh. He got to be white. I'm kidding, everybody. No, he probably is if he a top CIA agent. It says, according to that, on May the 18th, federal agents searched the home and walked out with massive gold hoard. Investigators had early found only a portion of the funds in a storage space near his office. Who snitched on him? Somebody snitched on him, or he was incredibly sloppy. 300 gold bars. I'm seeing it in my head from some videos, because I ain't never seen that much at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. $2 million in cash. And then 35 luxury watches. You only got 2 arms. But back to this one. It says also Rush had requested the assets between November and March. Wait a hell minute. Wait. You didn't think nobody was going to question where that was going if you had to get authorization in order to get all this money in the gold bars? You don't think somebody, a supervisor, a friend, a coworker, didn't notice what you was doing to accumulate and continue to ask for all of that type of assets in December, January, February, 6 months time? Dude, you deserve to go to jail. That was stupid. You could have stretched that out in years. You a senior CIA officer. You couldn't stretch that out in a 12 to 24 month, but you're going to do it in 6 months. You got greedy. You snitched on yourself. Rush had requested that. It says the CIA own internal audit couldn't account for the gold. Where was you getting the gold from, Krisha? Couldn't account for the gold or significant foreign currencies, promoting CIA Director James Ratcliffe to refer the matter to the FBI for criminal investigation. You need to go to jail. Damn, you ain't even a good thief. You would figure you work for the CIA, you would have figured that one out. Jesus. It says, asked about Rush case, the CIA spokesperson said in a joint statement with the FBI, and the FBI had arrested a person after a referral from the agency. After the CIA internal investigation identified potential violations of the law, CIA Director John Ratcliffe referred the information to the FBI for a law enforcement investigation. And you know that Doge and the rest of them was auditing everything, and in 6 months, how much is 300 gold bars? How much is that worth? Hold up. He got $2 million in cash. How much money is 300 gold bars? See, this is so far-fetched to me. I can't wrap my mind around it. Physical gold. I didn't ask you all that. I need a calculator. How to buy gold? I didn't ask you that either. How much is it worth? Maybe if I put worth on it. How much money is 30 worth? Now, break in dollars. Damn, somebody didn't ask before. It says, you just can't spit it out there. Can't just spit it out there. How much is a gold bar worth? All right, then, anybody that got your hands on gold, you might want to keep it. 1 gram bar and a 400 ounces institutional bar are both priced off the same global benchmark. So how much is it? How much is it? Gotta be worth more than that. Gotta be worth more than that. Gots to be worth more than that. It said like $1,000 a piece. Wrong. Now, okay, then let's go down here. At the post spot price, a single 400 ounce gold bar is worth $1,798,800. And he had 300 of them. Dude, you should have been an island. You should have had an island by now. You should have been bouncing. I would have bounced so quick that I'd have retired. See, in 6 months, plus $2 million in cash. Make me sick. The case raises questions about the effectiveness of the federal government security vetting, which is supposed to ensure intelligence officers or other government employees don't betray the public trust or spy for foreign countries. You can't do that unless you are actually tagging them once a year or every 2 years. How would you know? If he's a senior CIA official, that means he has had his job for some years, a long time. So he probably thought everybody trusted him. He just didn't know that departments was going to be audited pretty much twice a year. So if you could not make account of that, how you not know your department was about to get audited? Dude, you stupid. All right, then let me see if anything else. It says Rush is also accused of long-running fraud scheme in which he allegedly falsified timesheets. Dude, you was just a damn crook. Inflated his hours and lied about his background for nearly 2 decades. So he worked for, I told you he was a senior CIA guy. He was there for a while. He worked for 20 years. 20 years to secure and maintain his high-level position and extra pay. He claimed degrees from Clemson University. We don't claim him. The SEC don't claim him. We don't claim him by a long shot. Nobody in the South claims this at all. He graduated from Clemson University, Apollo Tech Institution, attended the U.S. Naval Test Pilot School, service as a thesis advisor, and Navy pilot experience. Dave, that's why no one questioned him. Just because his background of who he was, no wonder he got skated through, and nobody gave him the second. Something happened in order for them to start looking at him. That's all I'm saying. He claims his degrees were from all of that, according to NBC. He even allegedly faked Navy Reserve, stolen valor too? Do the internet work for the government? I'm asking, do the internet work in the government offices for you to do a background check? For me to work in a USP Atlanta, which is the federal penitentiary, y'all thoroughly went into the hood to ask my ex-neighbors how I was growing up. Are you kidding me? If me getting vetted from working at the feds and working at the penitentiary for 13 years, if I got that top of investigation where the FBI was literally going into Prince Hall Avenue, knocking on people's doors, asking about me, going and talking to my grandparents, my uncles and aunts. You mean to tell me y'all didn't do the same thing for this damn man? So government contract workers has a higher level of vetting than the regular people that actually work for the federal government. We got to have a clean background. We have to have a clean test. We got to tell the truth. But the people that actually work for the government has been swindling the government to skate by. You know what? He's going to San Quentin. No, he going to Fed Pen. So on that note, y'all, don't steal from the government. And Dave just pointed at the floor. We'll be right back. Go ahead, Dave.
The Real News was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders Movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founding members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/Lucretia Hughes and help us build something real.
Well, welcome back, everybody. That was a very quick 1 minute commercial break where I didn't even drink this because I was in here horsing around. So welcome back, everybody, to the Real News, where there's going to be a $250 with Trump name on it. Well, just make $1 million bill and just leave it like $250 bill. 250. That's okay then. I guess Christy said, read this. It says Treasury Department Scott Bassett confirmed Treasury is prepared to print a $250 bill with Trump face on it. Is it going to be like a collectible, like the $2 bill? Because I'm happy with 100. Make sure y'all get on over there and donate. All right, then. $250. I'll stick with the $2 bill. It says this comes after the Washington Post reported claiming that Trump administration officials are pressuring the Treasury Bureau of Engraving and Printing to design a design. Who wrote this? To design a 250 featuring Trump portrait. Wouldn't it be like a $1 billion bill or something like that? Legislation that would allow Trump to appear on the $250 bill was introduced to Congress last year. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going. They hating on Trump right now. They don't like him. Dave, what happened? Can you turn it back in my ear? Thank you. You a hater. God. It says also what? Oh, hurting your ears. Get up and walk around. It said Congress last year to commemorate the nation's 250th anniversary, but has languished. Of course. If you can't get anything through right now through Congress, why do you think, if you don't turn that back up? I did. Jesus Christ. Jerry, you on a job? I mean, because my husband over there tripping. Still, the Washington Post asserts that the U.S. Treasurer Brandon Beach and advisor Mike Brown are behind the push to put Trump face on a bill. You want them to cry and hate Trump even more? He's going to be on a currency. Jeez, put him on a penny. All right, then. British painter. Why you need a British painter? Ain't nobody in America could paint Trump on a $250 bill. Why got to be Britain? Why got to be British? You mean to tell me Tyrone couldn't do that? It says somebody named Lane Alexander designed the follow-up mock-up draft of the T-note for the Bureau of Engraving. And why you got to have his mugshot? Why you got to put his mugshot on the $250? You couldn't do like the Trump dance halfway through? They put in the mugshot. I want it for a souvenir. Okay, I'm gonna get one just for the souvenir. I'm gonna put it behind. I'm gonna get one. I don't know when. It says the Treasury Secretary responded on Thursday, confirming that the Treasury is preparing to start printing and design currency in case the legislation passed. They're gonna be throwing. You get 250. You get 250. You get 250. And you ain't gonna be able to go into the store and cash that at all. How long until we see your signature next to President Trump's face on a $250 bill? Bassett said, well, again, as the Treasury Secretary, I have two mandates for the United States currency. At present, no living person can be on a United States currency. That's what I thought. And the currency must say, in God we trust. So right now, there is a proposal that, whoa. It take Trump name. Wait a hell minute. Is that something we need to know? Because the only people that ever supposed to be on any type of currency is a dead man. What you trying to say? What y'all trying to say? We need to know something out here in America? Y'all already planning his demise? Then let it alone until he die. What the hell you trying to give it to him now for? No. See, this is where my conspiracy mind is racing. Why you want Trump name or Trump likeness on any currency? That's bad luck. It's like walking under a ladder. That's like stepping on a crack. You about to break your mama back. What you putting my president? Now here we go again. There's gonna be another assassination chimp. Just cause that. You finna make a damn Democrat mad. That's stupid. I ain't reading no more of this. That's bad luck. I ain't doing that. No. Don't put his face on no damn currency. My president ain't dead yet. Don't be foreshadowing. That's too much. No, don't talk that up. No, don't talk that. I don't want it. Never mind. No. That's bad luck. We're going to go ahead and put President Trump and do it pre-ordered style. You only do that for dead people. Well, we're just going to go ahead and print President Trump. No. Let the man live. He got 2 years left. I mean, come on. Gonna go ahead. I ain't pish posh. What the hell is that, Christy? Gunshots in the South, or is there gonna be a NBC reporter like, what is that? You can tell she ain't got no black friends. All right, she is not from the South side of anybody's community. She didn't know what gunfire was. I said situational awareness as a wet rag. What is this one? Swatting. Who's swatting now? Amy Coney Barrett. Listen, they don't have Star 69 anymore. The government don't have Star 69. Then they need to have Star 69 to figure out who the hell calling these death threats in. Seriously? Anybody remember Star 69? Or am I just telling on myself? It says swatting incident thawed as police respond to reports of gunshot fired near the home of Amy Coney Barrett in the latest assassination attempt against a conservative justice. Is she conservative? I'm kidding. I'm kidding, everybody. It says police late Wednesday night responded to a call of suspicious noise. You don't know the difference between a gunshot and a firework. Y'all need, you know what? Come across the railroad tracks. You'll figure that out real quick. Okay, then. It said thought to be gunshots at the home of Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett. It says law enforcement realized it was a swatting call after meeting with Amy Coney Barrett's security detail. You mean to tell me you can't trace phone calls? Y'all are the highest popos in the land. And you mean to tell me you can't Star 69 anything? It says the call came into Fairfax County Police through a non-emergency line. They still could trace it. It says the swatting incident at the Amy Coney Barrett home is the latest assassination attempt against a conservative Supreme Court justice. June 2022, a California man was arrested near the Maryland home of Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. Why him? Back to this. The man identified as Nicholas John Roski, Simi Valley, California, reportedly told police he was there to kill Kavanaugh. Well, aren't you doing some fair times? It says the would-be assassin was upset over abortion and guns. Well, you talk about a simp. All right, then. The attempted assassination of Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh was a disgusting attack against the entire judiciary system by a profoundly disturbing individual. That's what Pam Bundy say. Oh, yeah, she got cancer. I just want to throw that out there. I hope she healed. She got, like, thyroid cancer. So that's, yeah, there we go. It says the Department of Justice will be appealing the woefully insufficient sentence imposed by the district court, which does not reflect the horrific facts of the case. All right, then. Well, there you go. Amy Coney Barrett house was swatted. Star 69. That's all I'm saying. Not 6767. Star 69. Okay. Hey, Pure Blood. We'll send the left to there. Woo! What? Peeking around a whole building to see if their gunshot's gonna come your way. She made just the best of memes. She went viral. I don't care where you from. You ought to know the difference between a gunshot and fire. What are those? You and your head blown off if you don't, duck and cover. But, it is what it is. She made the best meme so far. Hey, Jen, she was related to Joe Biden. Who is related to Joe Biden? Who's related? Jen. Who's related to Joe Biden? Amy Coney Barrett? Who? Or the NBC reporter that didn't know what a gunshot was? Because that was ridiculous. Barrett is more of a rhino. Sipping my tea on that one, Trish. Hey there, Melissa, what's going on? I remember Star 69. We all do if you over a certain age. The other ones, I don't know how they found us. Hey, Jen, you asked me yesterday why I needed to buy what I did. Because you just want more guns. It's like Tic Tacs. It's literally, it's like a Lay's potato chip. You can't just have one. Once you start buying guns and they come in all colors and flavors, you're going to get another one. You're going to get a small one, a big one, or one that can blow up rocks. You're going to get them all. So, yeah, honey, they got purple, they got gold, they got silver, they got black, they got red, they got polka dots, they got stripes. Yes, just go ch-ch, and it's the same thing. Just something about getting on getting on that gun course and start shooting, and you get really comfortable with it. Yeah, it's a turn on. I mean, girl, go and get whatever the hell you want. You live in Georgia. You ain't got to know permission. We a constitutional carry state. But if you want your concealed carry permit, then go on and get it. But girl, you live in Georgia. You ain't got to have nobody's permission. I mean, you still going to have to do a background check. But yeah, you free. Go on, girl. We free down here. So when, AOC was like, we're going to pull up where? Where you coming? Louisiana. We're going to pull up to Georgia. We're going to pull up to Mississippi. We're going to pull up to Alabama. But you can't mention Texas nor Florida. And now they saying, yo, we will be there. They coming and want to. So, yeah, girl, gonna get you about 5 more. Ain't no shame. Gonna get you one. A long one, a short one, or one that go bang. Either or. Honey, we live in Georgia. What you talking about? And get a whole entire room if necessary. What they gonna do? Say you can't have it? You don't live in Virginia or Maryland. Maryland and that stupid Glock law. Glock? You aiming for Glocks of all things. You can't own a Glock. Who the hell gonna give theirs up? All right, then, back over here. Going out to pull weeds. Girl, you'll still be listening. Gonna break that back now. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Wendy Ford, how you doing out there? What's going on? I'm refreshing Facebook. I'm refreshing. Y'all up there almost to the 200 comment mark right about now. I'm just I'm loving it. Go on and talk, okay? What's next, Christy Fowler? Something good. Tell us something good. All right, then down here. What you got, Fudge? Oh, that's Dave. Hey, Karma, tell it like it is, Carisha. What I say this time? Same as gold fringe on the flag, entire two sides of the story of the United States. It's their side and our side. And we don't give a damn about their side. I love Cat Williams. Okay? I love Cat Williams. Hey, Beamer, what's going on? Every phone is traceable. Thank you. It came through the non-emergency line. And they still can trace you. They still can trace you. Even if it was a burner phone, they still can trace the number. So this is so far-fetched when they said they couldn't, they didn't know who called. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Stop playing. You the actual government, and you are the police. You mean to tell? Stop playing. We couldn't figure it out. We couldn't trace the line. This is why I don't like stories like that. Stop lying to American citizens. I'm going to just say that. If we can peep them, then they can peep them. They have more and better technology when people are calling into the police station. Trust me when I say that. And normally when they pick up, after a couple of seconds, they start tracing you anyway. You binging off damn satellites, 5G towers and everything, and you telling me you couldn't find the originating where the call came from. But they know about your $600 in your bank account. Stop. Okay, then, back over here. I was literally about to throw and blow some damn raspberries. All right, then, Christy. I don't know where you ran to. Let me go ahead and run to mine. I'm not trying to type a new message. I don't want to type. I want my messages. Okay, there I go. There I go. What is this one? Ooh, Zelensky asking for more money. So little pocket man is back in news. It says a little pocket man, Zelensky, asked Trump for more United States air defense against Russian massive missile attack. No. Hell no. What are you doing all what we already gave you? Excuse me, we've already talked about as much of the ammunition, the drones, the tanks, the everything that we have already given Ukraine, and now go on to NATO. Since they your best buds anyway, go on to NATO and ask them. We listen, we don't pay NATO anymore. So go on over there, flick. Go on over there and ask Spain. Go on and ask Germany. Go on and ask the UK. Go on and ask all these other countries that has pledged all that money to help you fight Russia, Ukraine, Zelensky. Stop coming over here asking us for anything, little pocket man. You ain't little rocket man because you're wasting them. And then one of your top head guys got arrested for money laundering. It says after Kyiv reign, a regime leader, Zelensky, spent weeks going around the world trying to sell. He's still selling that war. Ugh. To sell his Ukrainian drone. We don't want your drones. We got our own drones. Why would we want their drones? Give it to China. It says Ukrainian drones, are they ours? That's the question. Yeah, they didn't give our drones back. It says countries under attack by Iranian. You went to the EAU. You went to Saudis and Kuwait and ask them if they want Ukrainian drones. Dude, stop. It says, and Shahed drones, he has reverted to his previous stance. It says across yesterday, 27, that Zelensky had written to President Donald Trump and to Congress begging for more American-made air defense ammunition. While trying to sell yours, did use your own, you know what, Christian, to counter intensifying Russian ballistic missile attacks. Yeah, because I was like, there they blew. Ukraine has pounded Russian targets, especially oil facilities and manufacturing plants, with its domestically produced drones. At the same time, the Russian military has intensified its aerial attacks, firing at least almost 90 missiles as well as hundreds of drones at Kyiv last weekend in an effort to overwhelm the air defenses. Ukraine leader urged Trump. You urge Trump? He a Gemini. It's his season. I wouldn't mess with him right now. He gonna Gemini you. I'm telling you. You might want to back off him. It's Gemini season. It's about to get hot. Okay. It says Trump and Congress in a letter. They ain't got power like that no more. It says, which was obtained by the Associated Press, to supply more Patriot PAC-3 missiles and other air defense systems, warning that deliveries to Ukraine are falling dangerously short as the Iran war diverts United States stock. Hold the hell up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me read this again. Ukrainian leader urged Trump and Congress in a letter, which was obtained by the Associated Press, to supply more Patriot PAC-3 missiles and other air defense systems, warning that deliveries to Ukraine are falling dangerously short. We need our own missiles. You better take care of your own 3-year war. Hey, heck is this? 4-year war? It says short as Iran war diverts U.S. stocks. Yeah, because that's short man syndrome. It says United States weapons that European nations and Canada buy to donate. Wait, excuse. Hold the hell. What did I just read? I didn't even read it all, and I'm already pissed. Wait. Out of everything we have given them, the United States weapons that European nations and Canada buy to donate to Ukraine are at a vital component of the country's air defense, but only a few NATO allies are investing significant sums in the arrangement, alliance officials said, because we have left the table. And the United States was pretty much the piggy bank for the whole dang thing. We paid more than any country. No. Thank you, Trump. Sir, thank you for not allowing us to be Bank of America for the rest of the world anymore. The hell did I just read? Why we need to invest in your air anything? You are the president of Ukraine. Trump is the president of the United States. He need to worry more about here than what you're doing over there. And if I'm not mistaken, it's been 4 years of this war that most of the weaponry came from us to begin with. And now you asking for some. We ain't your sugar daddies. Christian, simmer down now. Simmer down. The hell is this? They don't start war with Russia. Christian, don't start war with Russia. And definitely don't start shooting down or trying to shoot down Putin planes and helicopters thinking he finna roll over and play dead. You just pissed him off. So you take account of that. You take account of that. You don't want to keep attacking Putin. You ain't going to hit the man. But, trying to target his helicopters, you ain't going to do nothing but chew lead. You stupid. Sitting there trying to shoot down Putin helicopter. You think he going to take that lying down? No. Ukraine only means to shoot down Russian ballistic missiles is United States-made interceptors. Make your own. You ain't got no smart people over there in Ukraine. It says, for the Patriot Air Defense System, throughout 4-year war, Kyiv, or whatever the hell your nation is, or capital, has been short of interceptors. We've been short of money as American citizens, so there's that too. Sitting here making... But the Iran war has threatened to make resources even scarce. Because that's our war. That's your war. You wanted that war, then you produce for that war. Trump wanted that war, and he is producing for that war. We don't need to supply nothing to you no more. Ask Israel. It says since Trump took office, oh, you blaming Trump now? Damn, everybody blame Trump. Since Trump took office, Ukraine has been purchasing Patriot missiles through NATO. Because Trump said, hell no. You couldn't go up in there in a tuxedo or a business suit. You going in there with a whole robe on and you think you finna grovel some more? You can't pop off at the mouth against President Trump and think you finna get something from him. Honey, he's a Gemini. It says that through NATO prioritized Ukraine requirement list initiative financed through the European allies. Well, you better get back to Germany. Don't you ask Switzerland, Poland, somebody else other than us? But the current pace of deliveries through the PURL program is no longer keeping up with the reality of the threats we face. 1, 2, 3. You don't care about the Ukrainian people. I care about Americans. I'm their cheerleader. Okay then. For us, for a nation fighting for its survival. One more time. Ask Elon. He got billions to spare. It says there is hardly anything more painful to see than Patriot batteries with no missiles loaded. Okay then. It says, I'm glad that's over with. Girl, that article sucked. Give me another one. I mean, come on. Give me another one that don't suck and blow. And that one did. Coming over here, demanding stuff from who? Trump? You gonna make him crash out. You don't want Trump to crash out. Stop demanding anything from Trump. And next time you meet him, make sure you look and is presentable enough, okay? Hey there, Wendy. Team USA. That's what Wendy Ford said. Sitting here gonna say all that. And all that damn money laundering sitting over there. I ain't saying allegedly after this point. Hindsight ain't 2020. When a whole bunch of they generals and stuff owning mansions and stuff, and now you can't find out where the money at, and then you gonna come on worldwide TV and be like, hey, I don't know where half that money went. You better find it. You better find it. Don't come over here asking for no more money or trying to guilt trip Americans. This ain't Democrat season no more. The heck is that? I guess he just laundered too much, right? Like we don't know. And I ain't saying allegedly after 4 years of reading the same gobbledygook. And who was just arrested that worked for Zelensky? So one of his top henchmen got arrested for money laundering. Ask his cohorts where it's at. Ask them why they got yachts. Ask them why they got mansions. Ask them why they got these fancy ass cars. Where the money went. Now, I ain't saying allegedly either. Okay, hindsight 2020. We've been talking about this for 4 years. I'm gonna sit here, and next time I see another American politician with a Ukrainian flag, you remember when they spliced our damn flag up? Gonna have United States up on top, and then Ukraine at the bottom, but the whole flag was your Ukrainian colors. Ain't no way. It's a brand new day in America, baby. Ain't finna have that no more. No, you better go and ask your friends. Ask Go out there to Nancy Pelosi. I'm sure she could give you some stock options. Sitting here begging for all that. Chris Shaw, suck it up. Hunter just made sure those kickbacks. Tell them to paint a picture. Sometimes some of these articles, girl, I mean, never. I horsing around. Tell him where he could go get some galloping horses, because that's what he gonna need to charge them. Okay. And then we finding out about all those biolabs that when we came during the scam demo, they said, well, that's fake information. And now come find out those biolabs was actually bona fide true. I ain't playing these games with nobody no more. Well, you don't care about the people of Ukraine. No, I care about the people of America. Yep, that's it. Irina, yeah, the woman that was murdered up there in North Carolina. I cared about her because she was on our soil. But me looking way over there to a country I really didn't know exist until all of this happened. Nah, that's not on the highest of my priorities. I'm still trying to figure out why we passed and it was still $3.74 for a gallon of gas. That's my priority, okay? Not getting into another useless war that we didn't start to begin with. Well, I'm on TikTok, so I can't tell you what's really on my mind. And Barishma families, okay? We're not going to forget about Barishma, okay? So, no more. Go to the Council on Foreign Relations. They might got a couple of billions to give to you. Hey there, hey, horsing around. How you doing out there? I just started listening to you yesterday. Where you getting your information? Christie's? You? Us? Me? And plus, I write like 7 to 8, 9 articles for yournews.com each and every day. And I have not turned on the television set to actually sit there and watch anything voluntarily since 2016, because then I realized that the lamestream media was nothing but liars. So technically, I got tired of looking at what really set me off from stop watching news is Fox News showing Berkeley University being set on fire and nobody ever did anything about it. I just couldn't do it anymore. So me personally, I don't watch television by a long shot. There's no television in our bedroom. There's no television that's turned on this side of the house. But my mom loves television. She loves it. I can't stand to even hear it anymore. It don't pique my interest. I could turn on TikTok and just keep scrolling on different stupid videos, or I could go over there on Facebook and watch some reels, or I ain't giving YouTube no time. They banished me. I don't do YouTube no more. But yeah, that's how I do it. Literally, I learned from y'all. That's why I give y'all credit. That's why it is Fallback Real News fam. So just like Christy right above you, you see how she said, hey, read this. It got to be verbatim. I want articles because I have HDAD. So in order for something to get stuck in my psyche, I have to read it. So, just watching articles or watching other people yap, I can't. And then I used to listen to Tucker. I used to listen to Megan. I used to listen to Candace. And then when I just said, honey, are they pushing propaganda too? Girl, stop lying. Stop lying. Hell, you know what? I don't like none of y'all sons bitches no more. So I don't even watch that. So I do a show at noon, and then I do a 2-hour show now. And then first thing in the morning, I get up and I get on Facebook and I'm like, hey, good morning, Facebook fam, or Fallback fam. What we talking about today? Give me some topics. And then I go run and I write them. So I can't stand reading lamestream media articles. I can peep a lie in a heartbeat. Give me something from lamestream. Give me something from a left-leaning organization. I can peep out the propaganda. I can peep out their lie instantly just reading it. And as you see, I read everything verbatim. So when people are like, well, where do you get your information? Christy Fowler. Juan Habastaneros, everybody like y'all. So I don't care if it's California, Oregon, Colorado, New York, Massachusetts, Maryland, Florida, Texas, whatever's going on in your neck of the woods and you're concerned about, because you ain't going to see it on lamestream media. Get me the proof, get me the link, get me the article, get me the receipts, and let's read it. But everybody else, Dave just pointed at the floor. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Go on, Dave.
The Real News was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founded members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/Lucretia Hughes and help us build something real. One Nation Still Under God, a powerful personal testimony about faith, family, freedom, patriotism, grassroots America, and the fight to preserve the moral foundation. Through deeply personal stories and cultural commentary, this book explores faith in a modern America, the attack on family values, raising children in a culture of confusion, patriotism and freedom, truth, censorship, and a media manipulation, grassroots America and community, hope for a future generation. This is more than a political book. It is a testimony of perseverance, faith, rebuilding, and the belief that America is still worth fighting for. A message for Americans who believe this nation is worth saving. God, family, country, in that order. So order your book today.
Purebloods. One more time. Majority of the people that watches this on a consistent basis, we the 15%ers. We didn't fall for that crap. None of us. We started talking to each other. We started comparing notes. We started comparing what was going on. So Christy Fowler is the virologist extraordinaire. So anything that's happening out there that's something like that, Christy got it. Let's get on to the next one. So welcome back, everybody, to the last half hour of The Real News with Lucretia Hughes, episode 1941. Do not forget, get on over there. Dave said he played the Patreon. Become a founding member, because I'm about tired of getting shut down, and I'm not a threat to nobody's community at all. I just want the truth out there and enough of the lies and the gaslighting. So don't let nobody gas y'all up. We are old enough to do our own research and read between the damn lies. We do not need to continue to rely on any lamestream media to get the truth out there. We just talk to each other. So y'all get on over there to Patreon. Like I said, there's 4 different tiers that you can actually support me, Mom, and Dave. Or just go get a book. I'm getting ready to write another one, Grief, Guns, and Glory. And yes, I'm going to talk about Emmanuel, my son, being murdered, sitting at a Domino's table, and why I decided to get up there and testify in front of Congress about and for and stand up for our Second Amendment. So I'm going to put that in the next book also. Like I said, I've been rode hard. I'm drying out. Okay, I'm drying out. So welcome back. Get on over there and donate, and donate. All right, Christy Fowler. Before you write anything about, okay, before you send me anything about election laws, got you. It's out of North Kakalaki. It says North Carolina court rules Democrat state board violated the state constitution by allowing never residents. What the hell? We're going to figure this out together. No horsing around. Never residents to vote in a federal election. What the hell is a never resident? See this narrative? We're going to give them a whole new name other than illegal alien. Nah, it's illegals to me. A never resident? So does that mean I can go to California and vote for Spencer Pratt? Okay. It says the Republican National Committee is celebrating a major victory for clean elections after the Wake County. Oh my God. All righty. Wake County Superior Court judge ruled that North Carolina State Board of Election violated the state. Hey, Christy, find the article about what's going on in Fulton County and how all those election workers are running scared. They about to get subpoenaed. Bye, Shay. Okay, then. Shay and her mama and them. It says, by letting people who've never lived in the Tar Heel state cast ballots in federal election. Woo! Anybody going to jail, though? It says the Special Superior Court Judge Holt Tasserner sided with the RNC and North Carolina Republican Party last week, slamming the door on a loophole. Close them all. The previous Democrat-controlled election boards tried to keep open even after higher courts already shut it down for state races, according to the Carolina Journal. It says this is the latest in a string of wins for election integrity in North Carolina, and a direct rebuke to officials who thought they could quietly expand the voting rights to non-residents. I'm so scared to go to jail. You don't live in North Carolina, Okay, you don't live in North Kakalaki, but you're going over state lines to vote in a federal election. Somebody going to jail if they find out. Who was that black woman up there up north just got caught for voting for herself and stuffing ballots? These people are they clamping down on a whole bunch of these folks. It says this is the latest. I said all that. It says, what's the judge name? Holt. Judge Holt reaffirmed what North Carolina Court of Appeals and Supreme Court had. So they just said F the court system, but they always want to sue people. They always want to sue the Republican Party. They always want to sue conservatives, but you got the Supreme Court already, the North Carolina Appeals Court, and the Superior Court smack down Democrats for cheating, and you still cheat. You can tell I'm sort of a goody. I mean, damn, I'm scared to go to jail. It says had already made crystal clear the state constitution requires residencies to vote. Well, duh. Can't nobody from North Carolina come to Georgia and think you're gonna come to Hartwell and vote for an election? Dude, they would throw you in jail quickly. It says a never residency. Never residents, United States citizens born abroad to parents or guardian who once lived in North Carolina, but who themselves have never resided in the state, have no constitutional right to help pick North Carolina representatives in Congress or influence federal elections here. No, you don't have that ability. And then you got to go register, and they got to vet you before you even allowed a ballot. I don't even live in North Carolina, and I know the damn state laws on this. Child, please. It says the previous Democrat-led state board of election had issued a directive allowing these never residents to vote in both the state and federal Somebody needs to start going to jail. This is when this is going to stop. No more slaps on the wrist. You need to hear clink, clink. It says, after the state Supreme Court struck down the practice for state and local races, the board stopped counting those ballots for state offices, but kept allowing them for federal. Cash Patel, you need to go down there and clean house. You need to go down there and clean house. Just like y'all getting ready to do the Fulton County, Georgia, it look like you need to go to Wake County, North Kakalaki. Y'all need to go on and clean house. Go ahead and snatch some of these people up off the street. Go on and swat them. You know, SWATs everywhere. Treat them like Roger Stone and CNN in the bushes. Seriously? The hell? You what? Whatever. The RNC and the NCGOP who brought the lawsuit are rightly celebrating the ruling as common sense restoration of the constitutional order. Lord, they're going to be every racist name in the book. They don't want black people to vote. Seriously? It says, I ain't reading the rest of that. Background, yesterday, the Wake County Superior Court ruled that North Carolina Board of Election violated the state constitution by allowing individuals who were born overseas and never lived in North Carolina to vote in federal elections in the state. They ain't never lived in North Carolina, but y'all are sending them ballots as if they do? Is that another Brad Raffensperger up there? I mean, woo, let me shut up off that one. You know, he lost. All right, that was enough of those crybabies because it was about to start saying racist. I saw racial, and I just backed the hell up out of that. Ain't nobody got time for that. What is this one? Trump administration. Okay, let's see what this is. Christy done fell asleep or something. Trump administration counterterrorism strategy targets left-wing violence Biden denied exists. But somehow Catholic nuns and, moms and dads going to, school board meetings. You got the FBI sitting there taking their plate numbers down and putting them in a whole list of 7. It says President Trump signed a new counterterrorism strategy identifying 3 primary threats to the United States: narco-terrorists, transnational gangs, global jihadists, including Al-Qaeda and also the Islamic State, and left-wing extremists, including Antichrist or anarchists. Woo, Dave, you should have made me a drink off that one. Anarchists and anti-fascists. What the hell is a fascist? We get called the most names, and they the fascist ones. It says these categories are not as distinct as they appear. The domestic left-wing organizations have documented operational ties to Hamas-linked networks with the same financial infrastructures as ActBlue. I'm kidding, that's not in here. Infrastructure and finance, ActBlue, financing campuses, encampment, Gaza flotillas organized by designated terrorist entities, and solidary operations supporting hostile foreign governments. Open borders and oppositions to immigration enforcement, central tenets of the left-wing political program, and directly enable the transnational gangs and cartel networks responsible for human trafficking, drug trafficking, fentanyl overdose deaths, gang violence, rape, intimidation, and murder in American communities, making these three threat categories in practice mutually reinforcing. Don't forget Al Jazeera. Can you get rid of them? All right, back over here. The 16-page document reorient the federal priorities away from white supremacists. I ain't never figured that out. I want you to say SPLC. Okay, stop, Christian. Organization Biden designated as a primary domestic threat. Groups that produce no operational terrorism record are towards left-wing jihadist links and transnational criminal network that were generating documented mass violence, territorial seizures, and attacks on federal law enforcement throughout the Biden years. And regular citizens. And grandmas and granddaddies and schools and nuns and regular folks. Beverly Beatty Williams is one hot topic that you can actually say they targeted. Or look at any of these, incidences that happened at school board meetings when the FBI was caught taking photos of license plates because these people wanted to be updated with their children and what was going on. Ooh, I remember a lot, don't I? Yes, I do. It says the Office of Director of National Intelligence annual threat assessment continued throughout the Biden tenure to lead with China, Russia, Iran, transnational terrorism, not domestic right-wing groups, as top-tier strategic threats. I'm still trying to figure out how the Proud Boys got on there. They look like bumblebees with the black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Okay. I never figured that one out. I was like, what y'all do? Come here, come and talk to me, fellas. What the hell you do? And why you on the terrorist watch list? Y'all ain't racist, though. Girl, we know that. But seriously, why the feds hate y'all? Your colors is bright. They can spot you across the damn parking lot with the yellow and the black and the white. So, Proud Boys, who y'all trying to hide from? Because it ain't like no one can recognize your colors when you come out here. I don't know. They just targeting us. They targeting us. Well, they targeting a whole bunch of people. They are actually targeting the right organization. I never understood why the Proud Boys was on somebody's terrorist watch list. I'm like, anybody met these fellas?
They weren't dedicated.
They was cool as shit. What?
That's the problem.
They was cool.
They weren't Democrats.
Dude, please. I'm saying, like, the militia. Why are you on a watch list? The Second Amendment literally says a well-regulated militia being necessary for the freedom of the free state, security of the free state. I'm like, come on. It literally tells you about y'all right there in the Bill of Rights. And anybody that owns a gun is part of a militia. Just in case you didn't know that. You are the militia. Okay? You own pew pew. You are the militia. Okay? A well-regulated militia. Free people. That's what that means. Well, I'm not a militia. Got a gun? Yeah, you are. Well, yes, you are. You wouldn't have one. Okay, then. It says the FBI in 2021 congressional testimony declared racially and ethnically motivated and violent extremists. What the hell that mean? Because I know more black people that should be on that list than anything. I said what I said. It says especially white supremacists. Then what you paying for them for? What you paying white supremacist informants for? And then gonna put them on a list? Pish posh. Sound like a whole nother Gretchen and Whitmire, kidnapping event. It says the top domestic terrorism threat. It says the most documented of these are those was the August 2020 killing of the Patriot Prayer supporters Aaron Danielson, in Portland by Michael Frost Ranhow, I guess, a self-described 100% Antifa supporter who told a journalist he had no regrets. Okay, I'm going to get off that one. You allow Black Lives Matter and Antifa to have the whole summer of love, and they wasn't on the terrorist watch list, but anybody that walked outside on their porch and smoked a Newport Long 100 in a box, somehow, some way, they need to be put on a watch list. See, this what pissed me off. This all of that tomfoolery. It's like sitting here, I'm going to call the po-pos on you for what? You're outside without a mask. Whew, child, please. We went through some okay? We went through some Speaking of the Democrat that I asked about earlier that is now arrested for, padding her ballot. Ding, ding. Guess, is she a Democrat or a Republican? I'm kidding. Chicago is Chicago. Chicago area Democrat alderwoman arrested for casting ballots on her behalf of her own deceased mama. Woman. Okay, hey. It wasn't me. It says Chicago area alderman was arrested for casting a ballot for her deceased mama. It says, I'm going to try to name this neighborhood, okay? It looked like Wakanda. Please tell me you really don't have no damn neighborhoods in America named Wakanda. It looked like Wakandan. Y'all took that for real. Wakandan. Alderwoman Sevilla Sims Bolton was arrested and charged with a felony, baby, after she voted on behalf of her deceased mother. It says, prosecutor says Bolton, 67, filled out a mail-in ballot for her mama, Mary Sims, who passed away on January the 12th. The clerk's office issued Sims a mail-in ballot on February the 5th, 3 weeks after she passed away. It says the mail-in ballot was filled out and returned. You wanted to win so damn bad, you had to cheat. On February 26, our systems of checks and balances worked as intended. Well, that was a stretch. It says our staff followed established protocols. They identified the irregularities, and our office coordinated with our law enforcement partners. Do Brandon Johnson know this? He's trying to keep a black woman down. Okay, back to this one. This is exceedingly rare. You a lie. You a lie. See, I called a lie already. They said that was extremely rare that there is cheating in Chicago elections. Child, please. See, this why I say I got to read stuff verbatim, because I just peeped the lie. Don't lie to us. Don't lie to us. You got the whole flip Chicago red up there that came out and said that's a lie. But back to this lie. I can't stand lies like this. It says also, good, she gone to jail. After the clerk's office issued the vote by mail ballot to Mary Sims on the February the 5th, the office canceled Sims voter registration after learning of her death on February the 12th from the Illinois Department of Public Health through the Illinois State Board of Election. Yeah, because when my dad passed away, the next day, everything was shut down. One more time. After Jimmy Strobel passed away on April the 4th, 2024, April the 3rd, 2024, April the 4th, they had already had his death certificate printed out. Everything was shut down in the system. So how is this not nationwide? That once somebody die, you stopping all the benefits, you stopping all of the food stamps, you stopping all of anything that they get, any disability checks, any of this. You shutting down their Social Security. You shutting down their damn name so their families cannot continue to act like this person is alive. Why isn't this nationwide in every damn state? They did it for Dave's grandmother. Tell you she died on June the 30th. By July the 1st, They shut down her bank account and everything. They had already, deployed it out there to the disability department. She didn't get, it was clink, clink. Everything was shut down. So why isn't this a nationwide thing that when a person dies, everything is shut down completely? And it goes through all of the central systems inside of America. So you'll never have another situation like this, or Dave's grandfather ain't still voting 20 years after his death.
My great-grandfather.
Your great-great-great-granddaddy. Your great-grandfather. He voted 20 years after his
He
death.
voted for Barack Obama. And
He did not vote for Barack.
That was the last election he voted for. He died in 1988.
He died in 88, but he voted for Barack Obama
In 2008.
in 2008. Who shut that down? Y'all did. Way to go, Grandma.
It took 10 years.
Took 10 years for your granddaddy to stop voting from the grave.
In Ohio.
In Ohio. Ooh, he got any money left out there? What's his name? I'm going to search that up tonight, okay? It says Sim died on, I already said all that. So you know what? They need to make that a nationwide mandate that everything is hooked up together over the, because since they got interstate whatever commerce anyway, they got interstate this, they got interstate that. So where one state recognizes the next state, then I feel like when it comes to any death or anything like that, they need to have a nationwide database. So we don't have somebody that is 320 and 321 years old still getting SSI and disability. And before you say that didn't happen, Doge said so. One more time, because I'm still like, how in the hell is Bella and Edward Cullen out there still getting, disability and Social Security? So when Doge came out with Elon Musk and the Doge team, and they started showing us of all of those damn people that was in the hundreds and higher, in the millions, still getting and cashing checks. Stop playing. That needs to be some checks and balances across the United States from state to state to state to state. So no matter if you died in Ohio, you're not coming down here to Florida to vote for anybody. And all of your benefits get shut down. How's that not enacted already? And you wondering and how people still getting ripping off the federal government. I don't understand this at all. Whatever then, whatever. Hey, let them do it. And let them get caught, like the people of Fulton County. Okay, who got that article? Did I get that article? Hold on, let me see if I got that article. Are we still up on Facebook? I'm running Facebook. Let me see if I grab that article about Fulton County, because we got 6 minutes left. Here we go. I keep clicking on the wrong one. My bad. Why? My face is right down there. Hold up, let me get this. All right, let me see if I got the one for Fulton County. I don't know where Christy Fowler went to. South Carolina, I read that one. Area, I read that. I'm so good. We got a ceasefire for 60 days. As long as they don't touch our fleet. Trump won't touch them. So right now there's a ceasefire. For 60 days. Let's see if that actually worked. I doubt it. All right, then. Let's see what this is. CIA officer, I read that one. Election integrity. Here we go. I think I already read this. Christy. It says huge win for election integrity again. I just read this. No, I didn't. It says federal judge smashes desperate Democrat lawsuit from the DNC, Schumer, and Jeffries. No wonder they've been crying lately. Okay, then. Clears the way for citizens check on mail-in ballots. Okay. It says the federal judge, way to go, and he's cute too. The federal judge on Tuesday handed President Donald Trump, the election integrity advocates, a major win after rejecting I knew it was coming. Desperate attempt to block Trump executive order aimed at tightening mail-in voting rules and strengthening citizenship verification for federal elections. What's the star on our driver's license for? What is that for? I thought that is supposed to be the one that could tell if you're an American citizen or not. And if that's a bona fide, we are bona fide citizens. You can't go through TSA without having that star right now. So why in the world can you vote if you don't have that star? That's what I'm asking. On Thursday today, it says United States District Judge Carl Nicholson a Trump appointee jurist who clearly actually read the Constitution, slapped down a multi-headed monster of lawsuits filed by the DNC, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffrey, and far-left activist groups like the NAACP. Somebody gonna be racist. Okay. It says Common Cause and a League of United Latin American Citizens. That's why you hate us. You keep hyphening everything. It says the Democrats and the mainstream media allies have been throwing a collective temper tantrum ever since President Trump signed the March 31st executive order. The directive tackles a massive vulnerabilities in our election systems by utilizing the Department of Homeland Security, the Social Security Administration, to build a comprehensive state citizenship list. It also instructs the United States Postal Service to ensure mail-in ballots are only delivered to verified eligible adult citizens. What? Why isn't always like that? The order further, Christy Fowler, United States. How you texting me that? Oh, it's on Facebook. Well, hold on, you gonna text me? She's like, she gonna see me now. She not horsing around. Christy Fowler literally just texted me. She said, girl, look on Facebook. It says, to any sane American, ensuring only American citizen vote is common sense. But to the radical left, verifying citizenship is an unconstitutional nightmare. See, that's why they call us democracy. They have no damn idea. It says they ran crying to the courts, begging for immediately preliminary injunction to stop the order before the upcoming midterm elections. Judge Nichols wasn't having any of it. In a scathing 26-page opinion, the judge ruled that Democrats failed to show they have any standing or have suffered a single shred of actual harm. All right, I'm going, Christy. Hold up, girl. Dee Dee, slide over to the left. I know we got 2 minutes, but let me read something for no horsing around. Because they're not horsing around. Boy, you know Shay and her mama and them are running scared right about now. She probably like, what about my immunity deal? You ain't got none. You ain't got none at all. Hey there, hey Bundy. How you doing out there? You see an article? Because Christy Fowler literally just texted my cell phone talking about, I put it on your cell phone. I got you, Sarah Smith. This is the last article for the day. Can you feel a brand new day? It says that the DOJ subpoenas Fulton County poll workers to interview them over the 2020 election. You know what that mean. You know what that mean. B-Dub, Shay and her mama and them in trouble. That's all I'm saying. Hey. It says the Department of Justice has issued subpoenas looking to interview poll workers who were involved in the 2020 election. Yay! Woo! The latest action come after the FBI in January went into Fulton County election warehouse and seized the ballot and other documents from the 2020 election, which Georgia certified total shows that Trump lost the state by 11,779 votes out of nearly 5 million cast. What just came out about Fulton County? How many extra votes did they find? 315,000. All right, then. I told you, all you had to do is find them damn numbers. Now, the Justice Department lawyers say that the grand jury wants the information. All right. Fulton County Election Office has asked the judge to block the subpoenas. Not going to have it. It says since the 2020 election, Trump has obsessively propagated and debunked conspiracy theory that Fulton County stole the 2020 election from him. That's what y'all wrote. Then why in the hell are you trying to sue the FBI to get your little stinking ballots back if everything was on the up and up? Shut up, Fulton County. It says, and he has made it clear that he seeks retribution against those who refuse to indulge in his baseless claim. No, he want retribution because y'all tore his life upside down. That's what he want retribution for. Y'all going down. Ugh. It says Trump has already targeted individual poll workers like Ruby, and her mama too. Krisha, let it go, let it go. No. Who was attacked by him and his supporters. Supporters after the election. Freeman, who is black. We couldn't figure out that shit. I mean, my bad. Gonna use that black card, didn't you? That bitch gonna get declined one day. Has said she was forced to flee her home after false claims of election fraud. Man, we saw you. We saw you. I live in Georgia. Stop playing with me. Don't play with me. I saw that. Don't play with me. Ain't nothing wrong with my eyes. Okay then. After false claims of election fraud against her led to the racist threats and strangers showing up at her home. Shouldn't have been public. It says January seizures of the ballots and other records from Fulton County was one of the string of moves that Trump administration to obtain the past election records from critical swing states. In March, the FBI issued subpoenas to get the records related to the audit of the 2020 presidential election in Maricopa County in Arizona, and the Justice Department in April demanded that Michigan, you better go get it, and Wade County turn over its ballots from the 2024 election, which President Trump won against Biden's Vice President Kamala Harris. It says the Justice Department is also fighting numerous states and courts for access to the voter data, and that includes sensitive personal information. Like they ain't got your damn, it's the feds. They already got your information. Like this is a big shocker. I could pay for your information online if I wanted to. The feds are going to get my personal information. They already got it. It says the election officials, including some Republicans, have said handing over information could violate some Republicans. Brad Raffensperger, Gabriel Sterling. Don't nobody give a damn about them. They lost by losers, by Jeff Duncan. So on that note, everybody, I'm glad we over with this show. For TikTok algorithm be like, I know what that birdie mean. Like, I don't know what the hell. I'm sitting here. Me and my husband was number 1 and number 2 to petition a federal grand jury because we felt that the 2020 elections was stolen. Don't play with me. Ain't no conspiracy either. So on that note, everybody, y'all make sure y'all get on. That's why I don't have no monetization anymore after we went after that. Anybody ever figure that out? I stopped getting my monetization on Facebook when me and Dave was number 1, number 2 that sued at the federal level and to redress our grievances about the 2020 election is when I stopped getting monetization and started getting attacked real bad on Facebook and YouTube. Because 44 citizens out of 328 million decided to stand up for everybody else. Then all of a sudden, my whole life got turned upside down. Upside down, you're turning me. Don't give it up. It's this to me. Round and round, you're turning me. Whole life got upside down. Don't ask me to stand in the gap for for America no more. That sucked. But on that note, let me stop bitching and crying. I mean, I'm seriously. My name was number damn 1. Suing at the federal level in Fulton County, Georgia. Y'all didn't think they was going to come for me? And they damn did. And they shut our whole life down. And we lost our house. Some things is like hindsight 2020. Yeah, they was coming after us big time. Did I stop? No, I didn't. So y'all know what to do. Get on over there to fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com. Go to Gumroad and get I'm Still Standing Better Than I Ever Did. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. Yeah. Okay, or go get One Nation Still Under God. I wrote them. So y'all can support us that way or donate. They said if you say it 3 times in a row, it kind of do something to your psyche. So 3 more times. Donate. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You got it. We probably do too. So everybody, we will see y'all back here I'm going to try to get back here at 12 o'clock. The courthouse don't open until 8:30 in the morning. I have to get all of this. I got to get this probated. Like I said, I didn't even know my daddy had any accounts out there because he's never owned a house. He's never had anything under his name. But somehow MetLife got some money out there under his name, and now I had to go get I had to prove that I'm his daughter, but I had to get my own damn birth certificate. I had to get his death certificate to prove that he died. I had to go ahead and print this off from South Kakalaki because that's where the money is. And then I had to, here's the other part. And then I had to fill out all of this affidavit crap in order to take it to Walton County Probate Office first thing in tomorrow morning to make sure that I can actually, and I'm his only child, get my dad's whatever he decided to leave out there that he forgot about. So I'm going to try to get back here tomorrow for the news at noon. But if I don't, y'all just know she on the road. She's going through paperwork. She's still filing paperwork. She's just trying to get her just dessert. But other than that, y'all get on over there. And like I said, support. Go on over there and donate. And y'all have a great night. Hold on, because I got to give my shout outs. All right, I got to give. Y'all came here, and we got 317 damn comments on Facebook. People like, y'all talk? Yes, we talk. All right, Todd and Addie, do you want, do what you need to do for your family, ma'am. We're here when you're able. I got to get that done. So in order to get that money, I have to go probate all of this stuff, even though he's been dead for 2 years. And in order to get that money to then turn over and then to get the other money, you got to have money. Go figure. And I'm not paying a lawyer 30% of whatever's out there left for us. I'm just not going to do that. So, Jen, I see you tomorrow, and thank you for helping to go through on one computer, helping me find all those names. Now you see what's out there for Dave. Now you see what's out there. We got to go get that girl. Ain't no way we could leave that out there. So, B-Dub, much love. Find a video of the ballots and being counted at the at the stadium. I thought don't you still got that video? You talking about them pulling the briefcases off and under the table? It's in the Chattahoochee. Okay, we threw it away. Hey, all right, Cheryl, stay blessed out there. Dave put up the PayPal link, everybody. Addie, love y'all. It's Friday Eve. Oh, girl, it's Thursday. You know, made me, y'all be like, wait a minute. Dee Dee out here, everybody. We'll see y'all. Trish, have a great night. Michelle, I love you, girl. B-Dub, much love. Melissa, stay blessed out there. Rumble, I'm over here. William Beamer, much love. Karma, I love y'all too. Y'all have a great, great night. I'm just making sure I didn't forget anybody. Where Fudge go? All right, then. TikTok. Hold on. One more minute. Bye, X. And then YouTube. Karma and Rhonda, everybody. Y'all stay blessed. Holla. Faded to black.
Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia Hughes Show.